In the late 1970s and early 80s, a lot of aspiring artists came to Philadelphia to study at the city's many fine art schools, including the Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts. That's where I met Elizabeth Wilson over 30 years ago.
It was just a very good time, I think, to go to school there because of the people that were teaching and the other artists at the same time. And we all kind of fed off of each other. So it wasn't just the teachers, it was the other students at the time. We were all kind of boomeranging off of each other.
Liz is now having a mini retrospective at Rosemont College, and it is with great pleasure that I got to accompany her to her opening. I am the founder and president of the Liz Wilson Gouache Owners Association, or LWGOA as we like to call it. And I have a vested interest in making sure that her appearance at her opening went smoothly. Liz, where are we going?
We're going to Rosemont College, John.
For your art opening?
For my art opening.
Is our art openings nervous? I haven't had one for so many years. I can't quite remember. Are they nerve-wracking?
For me, yes.
You look a little bit like Drew Barrymore today.
I do?
Yeah, she made a roller derby movie. Did you know that?
No, I don't really like roller derby, so I wouldn't probably go see it.
Explain the genesis of this show. How did you get it?
Well, I was asked to submit my work, and they had a selection committee, and they chose my work, and they offered me a retrospective. I hadn't even thought of a retrospective. I mean, it's the last thing in the world I would have thought, because I didn't realize I'd been painting that long.
Liz, do you have lots of statuary dogs along your route?
No.
Are you excited?
I am, but I'm not. I don't like a lot of attention towards me personally. I like it towards my work, obviously, but I don't feel very comfortable.
Do you ever go bowling over there? That's the Wynwood Lanes.
I'm not a sports person, so I used to when I was little.
What's your all-time highest bowling score?
I have no. I don't know. I don't even know what the bowling score is. And so my father was buying stuff from a house, contents of a house, and they asked if he wanted a pug. Well, we already had a Boston Terrier, and nobody had those dogs back then. But somebody once asked my father what kind of cat he was walking. I mean, no one knew with these pushed-in faces. We said, yes, let's get the pug. So we had the Boston and a pug and a lot of cats.
Is it possible that when the neighbor asked what kind of cat are you walking, it was a cat?
No.
I want you to just visualize this pug, and all your anxiety about your opening is going to just melt away. I try to breathe like a pug. Does that help? What we're doing now is we're trying to get this young lady to calm the blank down. Are you just at a fever pitch?
Well, you made me late because I was supposed to be there at 3:30, so I'm a little nervous.
Let's check the time.
It's 3:30. Exactly, FKYW time.
Oh, okay. Well, how far are we?
By the way, this is Ken.
So her work is in national and international and local collections. And you can see how her work has progressed over the years.
I'd like to thank you all, and actually, Liz, you did a great job.
You are the famous Cat Faulkner.
Oh, stop, John. Do I look right into the lens?
Yeah.
I never know that. Do I look at you or the lens?
No, you can look
at the
right
lens?
in.
Okay.
Right
a friend
in.
of mine, Janice Martin, is friends of Elizabeth's, and I had never seen Elizabeth's work before, and just absolutely love it. It reminds me a lot of Edward Hopper, and the lighting and the quality of quietness in her work. I just really, really enjoy it very much.
These are two, they are not Sapphic sisters. They're both happily married to men. But these are two prominent Philadelphia artists, women artists.
Women,
and that's
sort of, kind of.
Any comments?
Unbelievable, really beautiful. I was shocked when I walked in. The paintings are really large. I hadn't seen them in years. Good work, strong, bright, colorful, very linear in a sense. Really nice. She's too young for a retrospective. You would think that she's old, but she's not.
The painting with the gold sky is just.
I think that just got purchased.
Really?
Yeah.
It's wonderful. But it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I just love the light and the air in her painting. She's very facile. And I mean that in a good way. I mean, she just seems to capture it without any effort at all. I know it's work, but she does it very nicely.
Any particular favorite painting of Liz's?
Yes, we have one that we both like, and I'm going to go ask her if I can get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is a web exclusive. Okay, and which one is it?
It is a gouache, and all the gouaches are just beautiful. But it is one with the yellow sky.
This is an amazing event. A red dot is being searched for.
Search for the red dot.
What has happened? A breaking news?
We're apparently
We're
looking.
fine, we're fine.
Rumor has it they're looking for red
We're going to
dots.
substitute the red dot with a red push pin.
A red push
Until the
pin.
appropriate red dot.
It's so much more contemporary.
I would be willing to have a little pinprick of blood if that would work.
I'm actually a nursing major. I'm a pre-med major, but I'm drawn to art. I love paintings myself. And her paintings, they look very realistic. It's like you can relate them to real life. And most of her paintings, you can feel the vibe of the picture coming to you from. So it's pretty amazing.
We're here to support her, see the beautiful work.
What do you like? What do you think of the show?
Oh, it's great. I haven't seen so many of these early pieces that she's got in the show. So it's always nice to see the early stuff too. I mean, I'm mostly familiar with the gouaches and stuff, which I love.
You're married to Ellen Hutchinson, still life painter extraordinaire, am I correct?
Yes,
And she probably liked Liz's show too.
hopefully she did. Yes.
We better find out. If she didn't, I won't put it in the movie.
Okay.
We just were discussing how if you didn't like Liz's show, I wouldn't put you on. So I'm assuming you did like her show?
Well, how could you not like her show?
That's a good point.
Her paintings are very warm, and I think they really communicate with people about a certain area of life, like some life in the suburbs, beautiful landscapes that we've all seen. And then with the landscapes, she uses this fantastic, warm, monochromatic color combination that makes you love how beautiful they are. And to me, that's what painting is all about.
Bear, you are a leading abstract painter. So what are you doing at a semi-realistic art opening? What's going on here? Are you allowed at these things?
Liz has been a good friend over the years, and I really came out here to check out the retrospective, and it's fantastic.
Is there a particular type that
I'll tell you, I'm really taken by some of the larger oil paintings, particularly. So I actually am looking forward to going back and studying them some more.
But I rudely interrupted you, right? Yeah.
The whole idea of taking an ordinary spot, like on a road with an overpass and something like that, and making something extraordinary out of it.
The subject matter, how she could take something kind of mundane and very simple and find, some kind of something going on in the geometry or the composition or the design, turn it into something really beautiful. I admire that in painters, or painters who have that kind of vision. I think Liz definitely has that.
It seems pretty clear that her fellow artists are uniformly crazy about Liz Wilson. We at the Liz Wilson Gouache Owners Association have asked our friend Kat Faulkner to express musically how we feel about the work of this extraordinary artist.
I'll never stop loving you, whatever else I may do, my love for you will last till time itself is through.